Hi, this is Lindsay, and let's enter the remaining July formulas in our Excel Chapter 3 Modern Music Shops project. All of these formulas are in your textbook on page EX 167. So the first formula we're going to be putting in is the commission formula. So I'm going to click on cell B19 in order to tell Excel that's where I want it to be. I'm going to be entering a formula, so I'm going to click on the equal signs. Every time you enter a formula, it always has to begin with equals. I'm going to be looking at the revenue, the amount of money that we had here. So I just clicked on B13. I know the text is telling you to type it in, but either way works. We're going to be multiplying the amount of money that we made selling stuff by the commission percentage, which is 5.75. In other words, this person is going to be showing a 5.75% commission on everything that they have sold. I want this to be an absolute value because I'm going to be copying this formula over. I don't want to have to enter it in time after time. As I copy the formula, it's okay for B13 to change to C13, D13, and so on, because I'm going to be looking at the revenue for each month. However, I always wanted to go back and look at this commission figure. So I'm going to make B3 an absolute cell value. I clicked on my function key F4. In the textbook, it tells you just to go ahead and type in the $B, $3. Either way works. I'm going to click on the check mark to accept that formula, and let's go on to the next one. This is a formula, so it's going to be equals the revenue, which is B3, times, and that marketing percentage is 15% up in B5. I want that an absolute cell value because I'm going to be copying this formula as well from August to September to October and so on. I want to look at the different revenues for each month, but I always wanted to go back and look at this marketing figure. So I'm going to hit my F4 button to make that an absolute cell value. Another way I look at it is these dollar signs say stop, don't advance me any farther. I'm going to accept the formula, and let's go down and do the R&D formula, the research and development, equals revenue times research and development percentage, and I'm going to hit F4 to make it an absolute cell value, and accept. The last formula equals revenue, which is B13, times, and the support general and administrative percentage is in B8, and I want it to be an absolute cell value, so I click F4. And I'm going to accept that formula. Now I'm going to be copying all four of these formulas all the way across through December. So I selected all four cells. I'm going to look for that selection tool to appear as I hover over the handle in the lower right hand corner. And I'm just going to drag from cell to cell all the way across to December. That is how you enter all of the formulas and copy all those formulas from cell to cell to cell. Now, let's go ahead and add up our expenses. I'm going to click on where it says total expenses. Underneath that column, that first figure, 583,802, I'm going to go up to the Home tab in the Editing group. I'm going to look for AutoSum. I'm just going to go ahead and double click. When I double click, it's going to add up everything that is directly next to the location where I want to have that sum, and I'm going to drag that formula across as well. This is how you enter your formulas, the remaining July formulas, in the Modern Music Shops project, which is your Excel Chapter 3. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.